I hate to see that picture from when we were in love. Okay, here we go.
It is PauL, WeXLeR, and WeWax.
WeXLeR.
WeXLax. Why do I have that in my head?
Something about weeing. I don't
know.
It
was the tiger.
Tiger.
WeXLax.
So we're gonna do our thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm ready. So the first, we're gonna do a little song now, and it's this song is a. If I can get this thing to, yeah, it's a foot stomping tale of pardon me, of female empowerment and female vengeance.
Domination.
And it's called "I'm Gonna Get Him," and she did. So here we go with a little "I'm Gonna Get Him."
Whoa!
Woo! I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. It's too late now for what I should have known then. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. She packed that pistol, it was way back when. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it, and she did. Well, we were happily married, I guess. Each on that second time round. Things were going nicely, with love might come to town. Then one drunken Christmas Eve, it was under mistletoe. I must have really pissed her off. This is how I know. Her diary said, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. It's too late now for what I should have known then. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. She packed that pistol, it was way back then. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Soon after that, I got fired. The boss, he made me moan. I said, what for? He said, ask your wife, but I couldn't get her on the phone. When I got home, her stuff was gone. A note and a book caught my eye. She must have left her in a rush, 'cause the note just said goodbye. The diary read, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. It's too late now for what I should have known then. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. She packed the pistol, it was way back when. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Well, now I lost everything. No girl, no job, what's more? Even my fam forsaken me. My best bud don't come round anymore. I feel like my life is over. Hope flew out the door. I'm sitting with a diary and a bottle, reading till my head is sore. The diary read, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. It's too late now for what I should have known then. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. She packed that pistol, it was way back when. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it, and she did. Thank you.
Wow, stay where you are.
Okay.
Wow. So, now I understand why that gunshot was the noise of the day today on that sound box. Yeah, because she went and got him.
That's right. Well, this song, this story was from back a long time ago. I'm one of my ex-wives. Let's just put it that
How
way.
many do you have?
I'm going to save that for the
Skeleton?
Yes, I will.
Ah.
But one day she went back to Cali, and I'm sitting there, and I'm looking at my bookshelf, and behind the books there was a diary, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to look at this. I don't even want to look at this. And I'm just like looking at it, I'm going, and all of a sudden I come to this thing. It says, "I'm gonna get him," and it's underlined like again and again.
Goodness. And she was talking about you?
Oh, she did, man. She got me good. I mean,
she did? How'd she get you?
I mean, it's hard to explain, but she, you know,
she got the last word?
She got the last word. She left me. She turned a whole bunch of people against me.
Wow.
And this and that. You know what? And I got to say this now, from the perspective of, it's half my fault, more than half my fault.
Okay,
You
that's
know what
smart.
I mean? I'm not
yeah,
just,
you're a smart man.
You know what? It's always the guy's fault.
Of course
okay?
it is.
All right. So, you know, I don't want to get too, but still, you know.
Except, you know, it's not always. You know, I got to be honest on that one.
It's not always.
It's not always.
It's my fault.
It's always our fault, right?
Well, there you go.
Yeah, it's your fault too.
But I just want to say, you know, I got no grudges, and you know
and you
what?
got a good song out of it.
And I got a good song out of it. That's
right.
exactly right.
That's the best part.
That's the important.
But that's usually what we get out of everything.
That's right.
We get the song.
Well, you
get a good song.
You got to know about this because one of your greatest songs, the can I say the title?
Sure.
The "You Suck" song. That's a
You
song
know
I
You
love
Suck?
by
Really?
you.
That's my favorite too.
I love that song.
It's usually
You heard
most
that from
people's
me a million
favorite.
times.
And you know what? I think that's got to come out as some kind of personal
That's got to
experience.
come out already and peak already. That's the thing that sucks the most about You Suck is that everybody fucking loves it and nobody knows it.
You know,
Except you do, and you do. It's
I
like,
do.
you do. I know. It's
Me.
like the things I hear about You Suck. It's just like I got them.
well, you know, we were here. I was
Oh,
here. I
there
was
we go.
here like about a year ago with Deborah Frost.
Uh-huh.
And Deborah's going to be, I'm doing a gig
Tomorrow night.
That's right.
I know.
I'm sorry it's so coincidental with
It
yours,
is.
but it's
And with Bicycle Joe.
I'm doing it with Bicycle Joe. It's up at Manny's, and I'm having special guests. Deborah's going to guest with me, and Don on lap steel. He's a great player, and also Crispin from the Uptown Horns is going to play sax.
Oh, wow. I
And,
only know Crispin Glover.
Right.
And then also Crispin Co. He's a great sax player. And then, you know, the Rebel Factory, a tremendous band. They're playing also. And also Red Gretchen. They're a great blues
they're
band.
wonderful.
Yeah.
So it's going to be, and then afterwards,
You got a
there's
lot of fun
blues
nights.
jam with all sorts of great talent.
Yeah, I think my guitar player might be going.
Yannick Xavier is going
nice.
to be singing. He's going to sing a Ray Charles song we're going to do.
Wow.
Which-
Which one?
We're going to do I Believed in My Soul. You're
All
going to make a fool
right.
out of me.
Nice.
And so the blues
So
jam,
she got him.
that's exactly right.
Yeah.
And the
Ow!
blues jam should be outstanding.
Nice.
So,
I would imagine. I mean, you and all these other guys, gals.
yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be
It's gonna be
So
amazing.
when did you start playing keys?
I only started like about 11 years ago.
Only 11 years ago?
Yeah,
Come on.
What?
Well, that's
Come
not a lot
on.
of time.
I mean, my shoes aren't even 11 years old.
Well, there
Come
you
on.
go.
Yeah,
There you
that's
go.
a long time ago.
It is a long time ago. But
It feels like it was yesterday.
You got to understand, I was 50 when I started.
Well, that's pretty cool. What, did you play something else before?
When I was a kid, I played trumpet and piano a little, but I was so indifferent to the whole thing. I was like, you know, I know every time I look at my
Wait, you
piano
played trumpet?
and piano.
So you did play piano, so
I
it was
did.
back there in your old
It was
memory.
somewhere way, I could
Yeah.
still read when I started again.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, because you can pick it up.
You know, all I can say is anybody who
Because you were
wants-
like on the other side of the music
I was.
industry.
That's exactly right. I started working for Warner Brothers in 1976, and my first job was quality control. I was in the basement staring at grooves and going to pressing plants to make sure the records wouldn't skip because it was vinyl.
Wow,
back
but
then,
you know,
right?
but those skips become like your best friend. Like I know where my hunky dory had the skip. You know, like
Exactly.
now when I hear it, I'm waiting for it, and I don't hear the skip.
It becomes part of the
it
sound.
becomes part of you,
Yeah.
right?
And
But-
then-
so you were skip control.
Exactly right.
Wow.
Control.
And
Skip
then-
detail.
That's
I like that.
Superhero.
But
Yeah.
then I started want to do other stuff, and I sold the company on this idea of a compilation. I put it together, this compilation called "What a Long Strange Trip It's Been," and they're still selling it.
Were there any Grateful
Dead
Dead songs on there? Of
But
course.
I love Grateful Dead songs,
Oh,
and they're still
were
selling
you a
it now.
Deadhead?
I was a Deadhead, among
Really?
other things. I was
So
also,
that must
also
have a lot of
punk rocker.
skeletons.
Okay, I saw the Clash in London in January of '78.
Wow.
Okay, so I'm also a punk rocker. I'm a big reggae fan, big bar money
Nice.
and reggae in general. Dance hall reggae, okay?
Well,
I
were
am
you-
bad and the wicked in the bed. So, you know, at the end
Dancehall
of
reggae. I love
Beats,
dancehall
man.
reggae.
well, that song is, we have to condemn that song for the words in it. I want to say that.
Which song?
Shabba Ranks, because he said some things in that song that I definitely do not agree with.
Okay, all right, but you probably can't understand it anyway.
There you go. But like I say, I wasn't dead, but
It's like on airplane. Do you talk jive?
a little bit.
All right, you remember that?
I do. But I also had like,
He does.
I worked with a lot of LA punk bands when I was out there. I worked with the Weirdos. Okay, I worked with the Go-Go's who were punks when they started out,
Right.
okay?
And then they turned pop.
I worked with the Mutants, which were
So did they really sleep with everybody?
I didn't sleep with them.
You didn't?
I did not. I had this policy: never sleep with the artists. Okay?
Now, were you the only one
I
that had
totally
that policy?
agree with that.
I mean,
Are
listen.
you kidding?
I'm not kidding. I'm not. Because
So why are you blushing?
Not everybody else. Everybody else sleeps with everybody else.
well, God bless them, you know.
Okay.
But when you're producing
That's
someone
their
in the studio,
It's smarter
and
not
trying to work with them, you know, you don't want things to get more complicated than they already are. Everyone's pulling towards a goal,
Yeah.
and you don't want that goal to get like.
Sex!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta keep
I
it
feel the
business.
same way, really.
Gotta keep it business.
That's what I think.
Don't let
You're one of the
different
few
agendas
proper
get in the way of that.
businessmen.
Well, I'm also lucky that I got to work. I gave Van Morrison a hand with a Wavelength record. I got a credit on that.
Oh, nice.
That's right. No, he's pretty straight. But anyway, no, I gave him a hand with a Wavelength record. I have a production assistant credit on that. I was a co-producer on the B-52's Party Man.
Oh, do you know that it's dum-da-da-dum.
Don't tell me.
Look, birthday, B-52.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You mentioned the
Where are
week
the
earlier.
Whose
birthdays?
birthday is
Right here. See where it says birthdays? No.
We're the bees.
B-52, right there.
Oh,
right
okay,
there.
Ricky.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, all right.
It's birthday
Oh, yeah,
today.
man. Well, God bless them. You know, they're one of the greatest bands. I saw them at the Palladium just before they
Wow.
were signed, and they were so freaking outstanding.
Yeah,
I mean, they just set the world on fire.
They did.
They
Love
just
Shack,
did.
baby.
Yeah. I mean, they're just outstanding. Everything about them.
Well,
I think.
exactly. It's them, so naturally they're gonna set the world on fire.
But you know, so my run in the business ended, and I was just starting to sit around and think, you know, you've been thinking of these songs in your head your whole freaking life. You've been running tunes in your head. Don't you want to be able to deliver a song at some point? And I thought, you know what, you got to start doing something.
Good for
So
you.
I still had my old trumpet. I started playing it, and I couldn't get my lip to where it was where I wanted, where it would stop hurting. And I got my trumpet professor, Volker, and I go, Volker, I'm not going to play trumpet anymore. I'm switching to keyboards. And he goes, well, play something and sing. And so I played Bye Bye Blackbird, and I sang, and he looks at me and he goes, you can sing. And so Stockhausen's kid taught him how to play trumpet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good for you, because you know, so do you think everyone who's on the other side of musicians, like in the business, is secretly a wannabe musician?
Of course. I mean, look,
So, well, I would say, sure.
that's the old cliche that all the girls in the business wanted to get with the artist, and all the guys in the business wanted to be the artist. Now that's back in the day. Now I just think it's everybody just wants to sing and play. Anybody who wants just
What's wrong with sex?
Oh my God.
no sex for English, please. But but seriously, no, nothing's wrong with it. I'm just saying if you want to play,
Well, I'm gonna get them.
that's right.
You know, I mean, come on,
Get
it's all about it,
Get
right?
That's exactly right.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything.
Grab by the ball! By the ball!
You got the right idea. But everything I write is basically about guys and girls. It's all
It's all about
it's all about relationships, guys who have regret about relationships, and you know the whole
I
nine
get it.
yards.
I do. It's like naked with your clothes on.
Exactly.
That's how I
I always
always
Right.
feel. That's how I feel my songs usually end up being.
Yes.
Exactly. Because what else are we gonna do? Bottle them up and keep them in the closet?
Have
No,
sex
that's why we want to
And
get
then
a skeleton from your closet.
Floats in your
have
way.
sex with everybody!
Well, you can
It's
do
better
that.
than Bruce Springsteen!
I got that part. So the skeleton in my closet. This is the truth: is I've been married 4 times.
Wow.
I'm heading for like Elizabeth Taylor and Mickey Rooney territory.
Like number 8?
Nice.
No, I'm on 4.
4 is
Never
good.
getting off of 4.
Good for
But the
you.
thing about 4 is that it's given me
Fourth
a
base.
tremendous amount of exactly. It's given me a tremendous amount of experience to write from.
Yeah, the archives.
I got a new one, which is based, you know, my wife Sophie I'm married to, and we'll be married for the rest of my life. And this song is called "She's So Good Looking," and that's how she gets away with it.
Aww. So what would you like? It's National Poultry and Chocolate Caramel Day.
Well, I'm going to leave the chickens alone and just have a little bit of chocolate.
Good for you. And what's your website?
You know, the best place to get me is on Facebook's. You just go to WeXWax, WEXWAX, and you can see my story and everything. And a bunch of my shows are posted there. So.
Oh, very
That's
nice.
perfect. Well, have a wonderful time tomorrow night. Thank you, Bicycle Joe. He's coming to the Friday Branded Saloon rew-who this week.
Right.
Nice.
And have a great time tomorrow
I want to
night.
give Joe a big up because he's putting together a lot of great players for this blues jam, and it's going to be outstanding. And he had a lot of vision, and he really got everyone to line up. And I'm glad we did because it's going to be effing great.
I'm sure it will, and I wish I could be there, but I have to be at the bitter end tomorrow night. Yeah,
Bitter.
it's a bit bitter, right? Yeah. Well, give it up for WeXWax. Woo!
WeXWax rocks.
That's the
That is
way! Exactly. We'll be right back. We still got more.
All right, thanks.
Yeah.
Here in Faulkner County, past is never past. It's a bad penny, returns to stick fast. A dim lit flash.